Okay, I think we're live. Hello everyone. Hello and welcome to NeuroViz question and answer. This is catch-up session for the failure that we had last Friday. Our internet was cut off, well, in the whole area actually. So here I am, Alex Koloskov, and I'm going to answer any questions that you may have on how to use NeuroViz. Okay. This is what we do every week, every Friday. This Friday we'll have the session as usual, and I'll be waiting for you at 1 p.m. Pacific time. But since we agreed to catch up, here I am. If you have questions, it's time to ask. I won't have much of the announcements because, well, we had big release last Friday, just before the failed broadcast. If you are a subscriber, you should have the email, so you probably have seen everything. We have validation. We have 3 times less expensive regenerations. And now everywhere we have updated all the sizing on all try-ons. Now it's correct size. If it's too large or too small, you just simply change size here on, for example, this is earrings. And it will be correctly represented. So many changes, but it was last week. So this week we don't have much new for you. Okay. Hello, Gabristen. Gabristiden. Sorry, couldn't pronounce it. How are you? So, are you a customer? What we can do if you're watching us right now, if you send me your email, for example, my email associated with your account on NeuroViz, I can search your generations. I mean, if you want me to look at your generations and kind of suggest, what to do, what to improve, or how to do differently, or how to avoid failures on generation, you can send me email, and I can do it in real time. Okay, I can go to generations and see what is going on. For example, I was looking. There are it will look like this. We have some of the. We can search customer and see what generations. These are generations from our free users, meaning that try-ons. Well, I can talk about a little bit, what's wrong here, because users market it as wrong. Sometimes it's wrong on our side. I mean, something wrong. Sometimes it's wrong on their side. Even if you didn't download them, even if the question from Tidbits Vintage, you're probably talking about the cost. I mean, the kind of you need to pay for each generation. Yes, this is correct. It's not about downloading, because first of all, it's easier to to steal photo. I mean, downloads it's not a good idea to kind of charge only for downloads. But the main thing is not about possible theft, but each generation cost money. We run models that it's commercial models. We pay license for every generation, and we cannot let user to generate and just pick the good ones and download and pay only for good ones. It just economy is not gonna be run well. I mean, it's not gonna work because we paying for every generation. Okay, and we can only lower the price for bad generations if it's AI did something wrong, because in many cases it's not AI, it's user did something wrong. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's not about like downloading or not downloading. It's about generation. Okay, so in some cases it's good, in some cases it's bad. For example, this is good, but it's a blurry, a little bit blurry image, right? And the source, well, the source is not perfect, but it's kind of, it's good source. So it's probably should be regenerated. But for example, well, what's wrong with this one? Oops, I get my lights off. Yeah, for example, this is our mistake, right? The ring like this, the shape of the ring, and the generation is this, and it's clearly didn't get correct ring. So when you do regenerate, it will be, first of all, it will be less expensive for you. However, why this may went wrong? Because of this, okay? Users have selected older, a less expensive model. It's SD, but HQ model, it's different AI model, and it's newer model. It's not about just being a larger image, not about resolution. But if you see something like this, when the shape is wrong, I mean, the AI did mistake. It's hallucinating, right? It's really hallucinating. It doesn't matter. It can hallucinate when you chatting with them. Same when it's generating something. You switch to HQ model. In most of the cases, let's run this. In most of the cases, HQ model will get you way better result. Okay, so if SD fails, switch to HQ, run, because it's not, SD is good model, but it's, like I said, it's older, so sometimes it make mistakes. It's more chances to get mistake. So this way you can easily run HQ model for kind of tough the input images. I mean, some input image, it's not getting it correctly, SD. Then you switch to HQ. Okay, hope it makes sense. Sorry. So the question is, what is the basic AI your program work with? I tested a problem like this and use ChatGPT. The quality was not nice. So that's my first question. Well, we use it's not just one model. It's a serious thing under the hood. We use LLM. It's several language models. We use several image generation models. So this is why. I mean, I can tell what exactly we're using, because this is our proprietary information. So look at this. It's let me see. Did it do it correctly? Well, not really, but for some reason it's not. The quality is super good. However, lifestyle. Okay, close up. This is what we need to turn on. Yes, this is and this is. So for bad rings, for like tough rings, because this is kind of not easy ring. This is unusual ring. This is why probably it's not getting it correctly. It's a good idea to get to turn on close up. Okay, it's super. It will help AI to get it correctly. Okay, let's run it again. Question, Alex, there will be a way to edit portion of the generation if only slightly wrong. Regenerate some. Okay, masking. Yeah. Well, we're working on this. It's there are many requests like this, and not every AI model supported, but there is a way to edit masked area only. And well, with this, unfortunately, I mean, it's easy if it's like clothing try-on or something, because small imperfections, especially on the edge of the masked area, the selected area to be edited, and the rest image won't be visible. On skin, on anything, on clothing, on fabric, it's not going to be visible. However, if you talk about jewelry, even small imperfections, small thing, you will see them in like shift on something. So it's really, really kind of hard task to get it right. I mean, that masked area edit or generation, really, I mean, by AI. So, look like it's not getting it. Okay, that's, well, unfortunately, that's one of those cases when AI really couldn't understand it, that ring. You can probably, tell it like, hey, I wouldn't, well, I don't know English that well to tell it, to get this. But yeah, in this case, it's failure. It's AI just couldn't get this ring, unfortunately. We can probably tune up because we always kind of constantly, monitoring the runs, and if something gets wrong, we're trying to tune up model, fine tune the model. But yeah, it's kind of endless process. So, any other questions? Yeah. Okay. So far, we're good. So what else? Let me get back to generations. Let's select free and see something wrong. Okay, what is this? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Yeah, that's wrong too. Wait a second. Do we have, where is the earring? Oops, we didn't see earring here. So that's not right. Okay. This is, let me see the result. Well, it looks okay to me. Well, okay, yeah, it looks not okay. So here, for example, that's clearly the input image. I mean, that's not the image that most likely will be processed correctly. That's too bad. For AI to understand, if you try to put try on, at least please put on a piece of paper, white paper, place your earring, one in this case, or two, but separate them with a gap, and the result will be better. But screenshot, run screenshot and try, expecting good result, that's probably not going to happen. Especially validation. Oh, why it's passed? It's not good. Let me see. So it's super bad. I mean, that was really bad. This is combo virtual try-on. So it multiple jewelry pieces. This is specifically made for multiple jewelry pieces. So what user did, same jewelry piece 2 times because 2 images required as input. That's kind of really ridiculous. And of course the result will be bad. I mean, I'm surprised that it actually did something, because, and it passed validation because, yeah, this image was cropped, this image was not cropped, so our validator was thinking that it was 2 different images, even though it's the same. Yeah, it made a mistake, we can probably do. Because this should be catch and validation stage, saying you cannot, you shouldn't supply 2 images. So how to run this correctly? It's earrings. It's not combo, it's just earrings on the model. So for this case, this is what's supposed to be used, the earrings. So this one, for example, this is correct application for put earrings on a model. This is the answer, right? Can we generate one model wearing both earrings? Well, potentially yes, but we teach our model, we fine-tune model to have one ear, like you see on here, because it's hard to see earrings if it will be like this. I mean, it was actually few requests. We can probably do something about it, but the errors, the percentage of bad generations will increase if it will be that kind of mode of 2 items. Really, for AI, it will be harder to get correct look because it needs to be straight shot of the model, right? So it's not side view. And in this case, in many cases, you won't see the jewelry well, and it will be mistakes from users because if it's some, let's say, stud earrings or whatever, something small that gets here, and user will try to generate the image with 2 earrings. Imagine what it will be on the. It won't look as the earrings that was submitted. So I'm not sure why. May I ask you why you need both earrings? on the image. If I'm getting you correctly, or if question is one model wearing both earrings, right? Yeah. So it's possible, but we don't have it. Okay, let's go and see more of our generations. So something may be wrong. Okay. Retoucher for Amazon and stuff. So what's wrong here? It did retouch it. I don't know. This looks good to me. Oh, okay. So I need to select unusable. Oh, earrings tray on. Actually, the C user did it correct, right? So earrings virtual try on and the result, and well, it looks good to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, it's hard to tell how it's actually. Oh no, it is. It is like this. So you see correct usage, correct result, which is good. Oh, this is super bad quality input. Really, and it was Jewelry Retoucher Pro. Well, it's not the best for it, but even it tried to do it. Yeah, it tried to kind of fix it. But you know, for bad quality, for really bad quality, it's better to use heavy retoucher. This one I'll show you. This one for really bad quality. It really makes difference. Okay. The birds, nice. Yeah, I can. This is all the recent ones. Yeah. You want to talk about your birds? Yeah, I've seen it's not correct. It's not through the ear. It should be regenerated, and it should be nice. So this one user selected color and looks like selected background color, and well, we can do unusable. Okay, let's make it back to those birds. Right now, well, this is something strange for Metal Studio. So this is the input, generated one. This is the real model, and they want to put this close into that model, and I think it did, but yeah, it's not. Well, it's not good. It's not good because you confuse whoever is doing this. You confuse in the model. I'll show you why. So clothing is the clothing, and this is the model. Right, and it's oh, actually no, it did it correct, right? No, it did correct. I was thinking it's opposite. So it placed this to that model. Yeah, it did it right. So I don't know why it's wrong. Why user said that it's wrong. Anyway, let's see. So this is yours, right? And yes, it's clearly wrong. This is wrong. Again, you see, this is 1 megapixel. This is SD model, right? I mean, it shouldn't be wrong. It shouldn't be. If you regenerate it, probably it will be okay, because it's dangle earrings, right? You correct. Is it dangle? That yeah, I guess so, right? I'm not sure which one is which. Or it might be drop. What about drop earring? Will it be drop? 1 second. Maybe it's drop. Okay, you see, you did it. And again, we can always run it and it will be good. So in cases like this, when it makes mistake, if you don't change anything, you do regenerate and validation is passed, and it will be 3 times less credits used. Basically 3 times less expensive regeneration. Okay, so what else do we have? Hello, there is a part where you can show pieces in jewelry boxes or 360-degree view. If not, you have plans about the future. So are you asking about placing the... Where is my light? Placing the jewelry in the box, right? Yeah, we can have it. I think it's possible even right now. with jewelry not modifier. It's long. Let me see which one may work. Probably creative one can place it. Creative jewelry photographer, but yeah, it's not that easy. Yeah. It's possible. So again, you want to put the jewelry piece on the box, inside the box, right? We can try. Let's say we have what jewelry piece? Like this, for example. And put it in a jewelry box, right? On a glass table. Put it in a jewelry box on a glass table. Maybe like this, you know. Let's try. But we can definitely do that. Application. I mean, it's basically it's a matter of fine tuning, right? So if you want boxes, you just need to kind of pick probably how a box should look like, and it will place it for you. Yeah. 360-degree view. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Well, it will do rotation, the 360, if you're talking about the video. We're working on the video suite. It will be updates soon. Right now we have only one video application, and it's basically making 360 videos. But we'll have few more applications I was already talking about this, right? Previously, with more control of what is going on, and it will be actually it can generate like several scenes all together. It will be really, really cool one. But we're still working on it. So let's see. Generating. While generating, we can jump on something else. So what's wrong with this? This is the user that put this massive chain around, okay, and then the result is this. So I don't see what's wrong. Model will look different, especially model had dark blonde hair. It was a prompt, and the size, I think it is correct size based on how user plays it. So I'm really not sure what is going on, why it was marked bad. Whoever did it, I'm not going to show the customer email, but yeah, let's go free. So what about this? What's wrong about this? Heavy. Oh man, this is really bad, really bad, really bad. Huh. Oh, background transparent. Well, this is really strange. I need to see what is going on, because that's kind of, wow, weird. Completely. And it's heavy. It should be okay, I guess. By the way, guys, don't forget to crop. I see so many times when user not cropping it correctly. The image was, something small. When you upload, there is edit button, and please use it. Okay. This is failed. And this is the result. Yeah, and for example, for stuff like this, look, this is, well, first of all, photo is not the best because the lots of little details on the bracelet, right? And instead of white background, it has similar pattern. It's almost similar pattern the background, so it's not good. It's really not good photo, first of all. However, it will try to place it on the hands, and it did. But I don't think, well, the design was kind of correctly represented. For complex stuff like this, it's really complex jewelry, especially considering bad background, bad photo, I mean the quality. Consider to use, instead of SD, use HQ model. you will have more chances to get good result. Really, if you see that this is kind of, it's hard for you, even for human, to see what's going on here, use HQ model. You will have more chances. Okay, otherwise it will be bad. So this one, I don't know why customer market it as wrong, because it's perfect for me. So this is the model, this is the clothing, and it placed clothing on this model. But maybe they need, no, I really have no idea what's wrong with this. For me, it's perfect. So what's wrong is here. Okay. That's probably because it has tons of, well, it was not retouched well, right? It has scratches and the stuff. Yeah, it's kind of not retouched. This is bad. This is not good. That's really strange. So it was selected background color, okay, which it did. Let me choose HQ and try to regenerate. Yeah, this is strange. I mean, it looked like mistake. It tried to preserve too much, because sometimes, you know, like usually we have, okay, so by the way, sorry, jumping. This is where I was trying to put this bracelet into the box, right? So it did, and again, that was HQ model. You see how photorealistic it is. It's just super crazy. First of all, it has really, let me see, actual size. It has it's a large image, and how it's photorealistic, it's just crazy. I mean, really, I would. It's even like not professionally done photo, you know. It's like an iPhone image, like really natural, with even some like dust on the table. Wow. So yeah, it can do it. It can do it. We probably need to fine tune it a little bit. So for now, you can use Creative Jewelry Photographer. The prompt was put this in jewelry box on a glass table. So maybe it's not glass table. Maybe you can come up with some better idea. Maybe you can even have background image with that box kind of thing, you know, because if you we don't have it, but you can upload your own jewelry in a box. We can probably inbox image to something like this, right? For example. So I can grab this image, right? Just save it somewhere and use it as the background. We'll try. So as reference, you know. And put the jewelry on a box. Well, let's do it without anything. Let's see. Maybe it will understand, you know, the task. So this is background, this is our thing. But we need the ring, I guess. We need the ring. Now let's have this one, for example. Not ring, but a crest. Okay. And meanwhile, yeah, I see. So what I was telling here, that it tried to preserve something that shouldn't be preserved. And it's tricky. It's tricky. I'll show you. It's tricky because where I've seen this generation, like this, for example. Look at this ring. This is not. It shouldn't be retouched, right? It was a specific finish of the ring on the ring, right? And what it tried to do, it did retouch it. So this is the issue. We always kind of trying to preserve things and trying to retouch. But by the way, this was used wrong. It's a jewelry modifier. And the prompt was make the rings lying down on top of each other, make the rings sterling silver shade. So it's not. It's wrong. It's wrong application for this. It's not for, you know, making rings laying down. This, I don't know, maybe we need to explain it better, but this one, there is explanations actually. This is not a retouching tool. It's specifically made to make changes on the jewelry without changing the rest. This is why it's kind of, it's really wrong here. So for example, if you want to, well, on this one, maybe add something, or, you know, really like it can change the design of the jewelry slightly or not slightly based on the prompt, but it's not to rotate jewelry or place it. No, it's not for that. For example, use this application. We had customer who had many items where a price tag should have different price number, and this app just ran, and I mean it changed the only price on the box, on the jewelry's box with price tag. The rest was untouched. So this is what it's for. Okay. Change jewelry. Actually, it can change. This is wrong. Oh man. I think. Oh, this is wrong. Oh man. Yeah, we need to revise it. So, any other questions, guys? Let's see what else I can show you. So here, what do we have? What's wrong do we have? Well, this is probably, it does look too much wrong for me, but this is one of those cases when we need to have, oh no, it's correct. Okay, it's I'm talking about the crop, and crop is correct. So we're good here. Okay, we're good. Okay, looks like we don't have any questions, so I'm not going to take more of your time right now. And it's time for me to tell you goodbye. And let's plan for Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. We will have new applications. We'll have more announcements to talk about. Okay. And like I said, if you want me to talk about specific thing on this Q&A, you can send us on email, you know, something like, hey, Alex, I want you to, you know, to do this and that, or show me how to do it correctly. Okay. Send it and I'll do it. Or you can do it through the chat. Maybe you can send a link or your email. Like I said, I can research and look for your generations. By the way, those, yeah, the birds, you see that's correct one. Now it's we get it correctly. But it was HQ, and it's really good quality. I guess it should be really good quality. Let me check. Yeah, you see the difference between HQ model and SD model. This is really nice, and it's all perfect. Okay. And actually, look at this. This is wrong. It did place it, but didn't place it inside. So yeah, fine tuning is required. But it tried to place it. That was better. We see without any image. Okay. Thank you everyone. See you this Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Have a good week, and thank you for joining. Bye.